In Brooklyn, we call it Johnny on the Pony. Hey, what do you hear? What do you say? My Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Google Plus, your sister's ass, the Pony Express, Vic Dibitetto here. Even though I'm wearing a Brooklyn shirt, I'm sitting on a stoop in Staten Island. That was a wide shot of me on the stoop. It must be a New York thing. The stoop was where friends and family would gather and hang out, play games, anything. But the biggest thing we did on the stoop growing up in Brooklyn or Staten Island or the Bronx or Queens or wherever there was a stoop, we played stoopball with a rubber ball. It was either a pinky or a Spalding, even though it was spelt Spalding. Don't ask me why. I don't know. Anyway, if you hit the ball on the top step and caught it on a fly, it was 500 points. And any other point of a step, it was 100 points. And if it hit here and bounced on the sidewalk and you caught it, it was less points. I got a great story. Want to hear a great story? Here's my great story. Here's my stoop ball story back in Brooklyn. I was playing stoop ball with my friends. I threw the ball, hit the top step, which is 500 points, like I just said. But it hit it so hard, it flew over my head into the street. And at that particular moment, there was a funeral procession. It was a long, it had to be somebody important. There were just 20 flower cars alone. And my ball landed right in one of the flower cars and kept going. My friends were laughing. One friend yelled out, "Chips on the ball," which means if you lose the ball, you got to pay for it. Don't ask me what that meant, chips on the ball. I don't know. But guess whose funeral it was? Carlo Gambino. Yeah, I kid you not. That's one of many of my stoop stories. Another game we played was stickball in the middle of the street. First base and third base were the side view mirrors on two parked cars. Second base was a sewer. And when one of our friends would see a car coming up the street, we'd yell out, "Car!" Unless the winning team was on the field, you wouldn't say anything and hope they get knocked over like a set of bowling pins. Another game was Johnny on the Pony. It consisted of a bunch of kids, teams made up of 5 per team. In Brooklyn, we call it Johnny on the Pony. I mean, other places call it different names, but all had the same thing. Usually the fat kid, I'm sorry, did I say fat? Did I offend anybody? Get over it. He would be the one up against the tree. We'd call him the pillow. Then there'd be a line of friends bent over, forming a floor. And the opposing team had to jump on to see as many they could get to try to collapse the team. A lot of injuries, but that's when kids were kids. Yep. Those are just a few of the games that we played growing up in Brooklyn. I mean, you still had hide and seek, kick the can, war, Ringalivio, Skelly. Yeah, times have changed. Some things don't change, though. I'm hot wiring a car.